4th of July is a day for Americans to fire up the grill, shoot off some fireworks, and celebrate everything that makes America great. For them, these are all acts of patriotism that Germans don't tend to allow themselves. When it comes to identity, more Germans are likely to identify themselves as Berliners or Bavarians, or even Europeans, before they identify themselves as German. It's not that Germans aren't proud of their country, it's just that they're not proud to be German. And they're not against apple pie and fireworks either. It's just that parades, anthem singing, flag waving, and celebrating the greatness of your country were all favorite hobbies of the Nazis. Since the end of the Second World War, Germany has been going through the process of denazification. As America stepped into its role of becoming a bastion of freedom and democracy, Germany was coming to terms with starting a war that had left 50 million dead and killing many more in concentration camps. It was also a time when Germany had to come to terms with the fact that it was the front line of the Cold War, literally split in two between the Soviet and the Allied forces. It was a time when the anthem was played but not sung, flags were reserved for official government purposes, and Germans felt that there was really nothing to be proud of in being German.
In that sense, it's not surprising that Germans would be somewhat reluctant to embrace the flag, and kind of solidly identify as Germans, as a collective German nation that kind of forcefully marches on, because it still kind of tickles a nerve.
Germany's National Day is Reunification Day, and it's not to celebrate the glorious birth of a nation, but rather to celebrate the day that East Germany and West Germany came back together as one. It's on October 3rd, and it's just a day off here. But it's not that Germans don't like their country. Just ask any German abroad what they think about beer, or the local bread, or how they feel about American cars. It took more than 60 years and one massive party for Germans to finally start to move on. In 2006, Germany hosted the World Cup, and while it didn't hoist the trophy, that happened first in Brazil in 2014, Germany still managed to win. It was during that tournament that Germans started to realize that they were actually kind of liked by people outside of the country. They were waving flags and wearing bikinis in the national colors. They were acting a little bit like Americans on the 4th of July. That is, until Italy won the tournament. But Germany wasn't celebrating Germany, they were celebrating a soccer tournament and a national team. Waving the flag for any other purpose other than your sports team is still too close to nationalism for Germany, even if everyone else sees it as an act of patriotism.